king of Six Flags, bro. We are live out here for the Six Flags panel.
We out here.
Dale in LA, Fun Grub, Funnel Kick Block way down there. I'm live. We got some special couch seating that we're on right now. Thank you, Six Flags. Yo, we got the still walkers out here. Alrighty guys, we're just about maybe 10 minutes till panel time. They're just gonna sit down and talk about the 30th anniversary of Fright Fest. It's gonna be a good year this year. Shout out to all the replayers that are here. When the panel does start, I'm not gonna be conversating or talking. Just let you guys know, just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy what's going on. Got the homie Dale in LA.
For Six Flags. We're keep trying to Six Flags together. So let's see what they are.
Yo.
So right now it's MIDSUMMER.
Royalty. So you got some creative directors going around, guys. If you've been to Six Flags, drop it in the comment section down below. If you plan on going to Fright Fest this year, let us know. We're definitely gonna be there. There's so much Halloween going on this year. That's better. Guys, don't forget to drop a like on the live, whether it's watching in real time or replaying. Appreciate all the support you guys are showing the channel. Let's get the show going. So excited too.
I feel like I'm actually a part of the team.
Yeah, right?
Media team. Fright Fest and Scream Break. Scream Break was so genius.
Scream Break was genius.
Like the pre-MIDSUMMER.
It really was.
Because it even had Maven. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get some Scream Break news.
Hopefully.
I am the biggest Scream Break fan.
Biggest
They had
Margarita
merch.
fan. Dude, they had no merch, bro.
They had merch. I would have copped. Sure.
They did.
But like I said, it was probably a test run that year.
Yeah.
It was like what, a month less?
Just about.
Yeah.
That
I'm glad you actually went.
I know. I went
Even
on.
though it
I
was the
went.
last day.
My first time, but I went on the last day. I didn't even know it was the last day.
I know. You were so excited.
It was lit, man. I wanted to go back again.
I know.
What up, E? How you doing?
Chance of me getting
Don't forget about your Raffle tickets. I'm gonna have those ready.
Yeah.
I'll have to dig into my pockets later. Put them right here.
Wait, how many did you get?
Just two. Well, one for me and one for Rachel. I had her enter. Yo, Jazzy J's in the same room as us. Jazzy, where you at, Jazzy? Ugh. I don't know where Jazzy's at. It's a full house. But we're in the front. Like, front. Yeah, MIDSUMMER Scream is popping. This is the last day. We've been here all 3 days. It's been amazing. By the way, we're also gonna do a live stream. Clear the runway. Look at that. We got the monsters out. I was saying we're gonna be live streaming for the Horror Nights panel later today too. He doesn't come over.
She's not gonna have like.
Yo, where's Margarita?
She's gonna.
She
She's
has to.
backstage.
She has to. I'm not expecting any crazy announcements from our next panel, but Six Flags, I'm hoping they announce new stuff coming this year. It's the 30th anniversary, so it's a big deal to them. It's a big deal to Six Flags this year.
I should have gave the wizard my lanyard, but they were looking at the wristband. So bad.
It's the wristband. You tried. Like this, more intimate.
It's definitely not for you.
Right now.
Oh, I love you more, my sweet.
Oh. Where's Margarita? Bring us Margarita. Look at see what's popping. Yo, imagine they use a little clip from YouTube channel, bro. Spring break. Watch your toes. Yo, if you guys didn't go to Spring Break this year, it was sort of like their midsummer Halloween event during spring. It was small, nothing too crazy. They only had like about 2 mazes, but the scare actors, man, the scare actors that they brought to life in that event were everything. This is where Six Flags thrives in their Fright Fest events. The unique scare actors get to be able to talk to you, get to know you in a way, scare you. All right, go for it. Showtime is at 2:30, so we're about 3 minutes away from the panel to start. I'm not sure who's going to be talking. A bunch of creative directors, I'm sure. Costume designers, scare actors, of course. That's great. We love to see it. We love to see it. Where's he at?
I'm gonna find it.
Oh, man.
I saw Adam though.
Who? All right, all right. Yeah, he walks up. I'll give you a shout out my YouTube channel. He walks up to the. Give you a shout out on my YouTube channel. So you're gonna see Adam. A shout out from Adam the Move on all his social media, Instagram. Yeah. What? That's yeah. That's major clap, bro.
Now I'm thinking of it as a business.
Yeah. It's a very strategic business move. Nah. Unless you're Justin, bro.
Did you see the video where like you did location and then like some music took it on?
Really?
Yeah. I think it was, I don't know who made it, but it was filming, you know, like a house
Yeah.
that was used in a movie. And there's like a new owner, you know, obviously since then. And the dude was just stripped. You can't film there. Start pressing.
Wow.
There's like a long dirt road. Adam was at the end of it, and they kept doing like really good. His truck and like sped towards it.
That's crazy. It was in the vlog and everything? Wow.
That's how it ends.
Oh, that's how it is. Oh. This time, man, I'm gonna get copyrighted. I don't know what to expect, you know?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what happens. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen.
I would have. You're just afraid of being around six like people or what?
These are friends. Way different.
Security goes
I get banned, not even at Six Flags. I get banned at Midsummer Scream at before Six Flags.
That's foul.
Not even on Broadway.
That was funny.
2:30. I wish like the
Which screen looks better to point at? That
Welcome
one?
to Midsummer
I
Scream.
don't know.
At this time, we ask that you please take your seats.
Fright Fest is drawing near. You'll find the park up here. What's next? My monster coasters with all the lights out. Mazes and shows to see.
Please, welcome to the stage, Manager of Entertainment and Events for Six Flags Magic Mountain, Michael Ostrom. Mark Wayne. Costume designer and artist mentor of the screen team for Six Flags Magic Mountain, Scott Ramp.
What's up, Midsummer Scream?
Oh.
How y'all doing today?
Hold on, check.
There you go.
What's up, Midsummer Scream? How y'all doing today? Sounds like there's a lot of you. I can't really tell. These lights are pretty bright, but that's great. I'm all here to celebrate the 30th anniversary of Fright Fest. Oh, So, we're not here just to announce an announcement today. By the end of this event, we're gonna tell you everything that is happening with Fright Fest in 2023.
Yes,
So,
sir.
all the details by the end of our presentation.
Thank you.
Again, my name is Michael Ostrom. I'm the Entertainment Events Manager.
I'm Mark Wayne, 13 years as creative director.
And I'm Scott Ramp, and I've been there all 30 years.
All right, let's get this started. So we wanted to go back and talk a little bit about the origins and the history of Fright Fest. And it started way back in 1993, I shouldn't say way back, sorry. 1993. But Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about those first years when you were around?
We'll come back a little bit later to talk about how the makeup started. But essentially, I've been doing this since 1993 when it first started, and it was a very small event, and it has grown exponentially as it's gone along, and so have our techniques, so have our talents, so have our makeup artists.
Look at baby Scott.
There's some baby pictures of me in there, yeah. Yeah. I was 12.
Scott, you want to tell us a little bit about the first iterations here of our
This is actually our very first year, and this was our very first clown. It was an actor by the name of Dave Baker, and he was Bluebell. And then there's the one on the bottom left with his eyes. He was a little iteration a couple years later, but that was our very first Gotham City back before it was DC Universe, and Dave was our very first clown. And from that point on, we figured out that clowns work. Clowns are scary, so that's become sort of a thing for Six Flags and a thing for me. So,
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that obviously Fright Fest also started as a little haunted house. If you're familiar with the parking lot, our overflow lot used to be an old house of sort, kind of reminiscent of what we did now with Willoughby's. And so it started out there and grew the next year even bigger, and that's when it officially year started in 1993. So yeah, started from one house to many now.
many more. You can see here on this slide a lot of the progression and what we've done with Scott and the screen team and character development. And Mark, why don't you talk to us a little bit about your process with creative, with our costume design, character development, and we'll.
Yeah, it all starts obviously with an idea. We also look at what's big and happening that year. For some of the characters that you see in the concept-wise, all of them have come to fruition. We have our ringmaster, and it's not a boy anymore. She is a lady. Yes, she's in the crowd house right now, actually. Our amazing cast member. Obviously, our Leviathan, which we introduced last year with our Devil's Triangle area, located in the main gate area, and then Dead Zone obviously was a popular area when we announced that one, and that's our cyberpunk themed area with light up elements and all different types of fun things, and a lot of those light up elements and innovation also came from one of our makeup artists as well over the years, and I think she's in here, Miss Antonina Henderson, so yeah.
We got a few makeup artists and part of our tech crew here, so thank you to all you guys out there for pulling.
Yeah, like everything else that starts with an idea, we go to a concept. Sometimes it's many ideas. One of the things that we take pride in with us, Magic Mountain, is that we bring, our creative team is actually made up of our cast members, our techs, our what's called makeup artists, and our costume folks as well. So we work as an amazing team. That is our creative team, I'm proud to say that. And a lot of the ideas also come from them, and we create some unique, entertaining creatures and attractions, so yeah.
There's some concept art here that you guys all work together on in the past.
Yeah, and we also get to work with some amazing companies. So a shout out to all of the companies, including Little Spider Creations, Myco2, let's call it oh my gosh, there's just been so many over the years that we're excited to work with, and thank you guys for being a part of it in our history. So thank you guys.
Some more to talk about with that a little bit as well. So Scott, let's move back over to the makeup side. And I want to talk about some of the progression that you've led here at the park, and some of your design technique and what inspires you and that.
The makeup is the one thing that makes Six Flags different from a lot of the other events, because I make prosthetics. That's what I do for a living. I make prosthetics. So all of our characters, a very large percentage of our characters, especially all of our walk-around characters, are in prosthetics. They're not in masks. They're not in ordinary makeups. And that little thing right there makes a world of difference. And I've also prided myself in the fact that as we've gotten further along, all of the makeup artists that we've been able to bring in, we've become such a good team that people come up with different ideas. We share ideas. I've taught this for 30 something years. I'm also I'm really proud to say that some of my makeup artists over the years that have come and gone with us. One of the girls that first started with me as a student of mine, she wasn't even a makeup artist, and I trained her. She went on and won an Oscar for Best Makeup. And we've had several people that have won Emmys, one of them even on the bottom right there, Mo. We've had several people that are Emmy winners. So if you work with us up at Six Flags, we're sort of Oscar and Emmy winning training ground. not bad. And it's a lot of fun. And it's really it's a combination, like Mark said, it's a combination of the designers and the operations people and the talent. And sometimes the talent come up with an idea and the artist works with it, and before you know it, we're like, well, one of our people in here tonight, Haiti, she's in a different outfit tonight, but one of our stilt ladies, came up with her own wonderful character, and this year she's gonna have a twin, so that's gonna be even better. So we have all sorts. We have a great bunch of people. We started out very, way back when, 30 years ago, still with using prosthetics, but using hands and fingers and some rubber mask grease and sponges and messy stuff. In little trailers outside and all that kind of stuff. And as it's gone on, we've gotten better, and we've gotten airbrush stations, and our makeup area was designed for us actually with all of our electric and airbrush compressors and everything else. We've come a long way from this. Most of these are from like 93, 94.
So you came a long way from using the ketchup bottle there, huh?
Yeah. We used to put blood in ketchup bottles because it was easy to fake blood, obviously. And we even back then had yellow bottles for the mustard that we made a little kind of a pus there. So yeah.
It was a bad day in the break room when you guys confused those things.
Yeah. My hamburger tastes weird.
So now we're moving forward a little bit. You can start to see some of our more recent characters. And what Scott started to allude there too is we really pride ourselves on allowing our and collaborating with our talent to create their own personas and really embody these characters that they want to. And I know there's a few of you out there right now, I think. Yeah, I see. I saw a couple of you coming in. But working hand in hand with these people to develop these iconic characters has been a real recipe for success for us. So we're happy to give the opportunity to for up and coming people who want to get into acting or who just want to get into the horror industry to really cut their teeth in it and learn something new and work their improvisational skills and all that kind of stuff.
It's very true. Like I said, I've been doing this for now 13 years, and I've seen little kids when I want to come work for you many years ago, and they're now working for us as adults. We have families. We had a great family called the Lackaboos, who were amazing walk-arounds. It's a big family at the park. And
I've been doing it so long that I've seen people come through that now I'm meeting their children, and their children are working, and it gets pretty bad when there's like, you did my grandma.
Me and Mark did some of those.
I know, that's the other thing. It's like, I think Mike said that when he first came to Fright Fest, he was like a little kid, he wanted to be a slider, and I'm like, I feel old.
Yeah, no more sliding for me in my future. Unfortunately, my knees can't handle that anymore. But
Yeah, we have a wonderful time with working with the talent and really putting it together. I mean, it's a process. Any of you that's ever seen how we do it, it is crazy back there. If anybody ends up with our VIP tours or something like that, we'll take you backstage and show you how all that stuff is done. But it's pretty insane. I think we have a whole bunch of YouTube videos that probably too. I think.
No, there's at least 3 of them out there. Definitely some really good ones from some of our original cast members and stuff like that, and our innovations over the years, which I'm very proud of that we've innovated. Like as an example, our Nightmares area, which we just celebrated our 10th anniversary last year. And a lot of people don't know this, but obviously Nightmares is the very first chroma depth 3D scare zone. Not a maze, but a scare zone. So it took some challenging when we started developing it and testing it, and we were intense for a minute.
Black lights.
A lot of black lights. It was a reality check, to be honest with you. But over the years, it started from its like lime greeny color to now really detailed, amazing stuff that our makeup artists produce. And we have a whole blacklight room dedicated in our makeup room just for these locations because it's such a popular effect.
a couple more iconic characters that you guys have developed.
Yeah,
I think people notice
And all of those performers in there came up with their own creative stuff, worked passed it by him. We came up with all these things together. So all of these people, this is I would say
that's what makes us so special.
Yeah,
we don't
is
just
their
hire and
character.
say, okay, we throw this on you. No, we actually do a lot of creative development. Example, Lorraine, she's an icon. Our booth later today, but it had started as a little haggard orange dress, bob cut witch to the fabulous thing she is now. So, and shout out to Bonnie Keller.
If you see her at the booth today, she looks more like a typical witch, but when she's in Nightmares, she's glow in the dark.
Exactly, and Giovanni, an amazing new artist that just started a couple years ago with us, he's doing her makeup for this weekend. And the detail, I'm telling you, the detail blows. It's our movie quality.
I'm super, super, super proud of the artists that I have working with me.
Yes.
Really, I am.
All right, so now we're going to start getting into a little bit more of our present day. So I'm happy to announce that this year we have the most nights of Fright Fest ever. 30 nights of Fright starting September 8th, leading all the way to October 31st. So we'll be open some Thursdays starting the end of September this year, and we'll love to see you guys out there. More times for you to come visit us. All right, so we're going to jump back to, again, the present. So we've got some returning haunted houses this year. Vault 666, Willoughby's Resurrected, Sewer of Souls, Aftermath 2, and Truth or Dare.
And you mind?
We can talk now, yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of you, we've heard your thoughts, we paid attention, and this year, Truth or Dare is becoming a whole new concept. And it's thanks to our amazing technical team, our supervisory team that are also here. Special shout out to Trevor, I know you're in here. But it is getting a whole new enhancement, and we're super excited to share it with you. We're not going to go into detail because we want to surprise you, obviously, but it has a whole new villain and some really cool stuff happening inside.
We're excited about it. Also returning this year are seven of our world famous scare zones here. We've got Devil's Triangle, Territory Twisted, Carnival, The Dead Zone, City Under Siege, Nightmares, of course, and Exile Hill. so we can all visit Innocence back up on XL Hill. She was creeping a lot, but she does me. Sticking up on me now, right?
She might be playing with Oliver in that. And then just a quick little note too, obviously it's our 30th anniversary, it's our big birthday, so there's some characters and stuff that we're going to pay a little homage to as well, which we'll get into shortly.
All right, I think this is probably the part you guys are the most excited for. Would I be correct in assuming that? All right, so here we're going to let you know what's new for 2023. Brand new icon character, Nightmare.
So
That's just a rough sculpt.
Yeah.
It's just a rough sculpt.
that's a rough skull, but it's an amazing rough skull, let me tell you. Obviously, yeah, I did the concept of Nightmare. He's our new big baddie. He is the father of all monsters. And you guys want to meet him?
Yes.
Yeah. Father of all monsters, come on out.
This is his first time.
Can we get outside real quick? 'Cause I want to see how if we can show the detail on this guy.
You can see the light.
Any house lights, please? There we go. So yeah, Mr. Nightmare here. He's going to be joining us for our 30th anniversary, and with that, we'll go over some new, obviously some fun stuff. We will have a couple of new minions with him as well.
That is sick.
Yeah, you will be a part of him. Can I say it? Is it appropriate to say it? An all-new Unleashed. Our opening of the night, every night. So we are redesigning that, and we are adding some amazing things. And when we get in shortly in a couple slides, you'll see the reason why we're doing a whole new Unleashed and introducing this guy as the father of all monsters.
All right, yeah, some amazing work by Scott in the costume design.
Yes. And shout out to our amazing costume team, Kim and her team. Amazing. Thank you, thank you.
All right, we're moving forward. I'm happy to announce back by popular demand for those of you who visited us during Scream Break.
Yeah! Margot.
I heard about a party. A Sigma Phi Mu Mu party. Like my kind of party.
Like your kind of party.
A house party I could dance.
That's it.
Oh.
We'll meet you there.
You better.
You get started. All right, I know
Margot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Margot Rita, our students.
So, in addition to not only Condemned House Party returning this year, we're super excited to also announce the return of Scream Break in 2020.
Thank you for coming out. We really do appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
That was
We can't
awesome.
tell you how much we appreciate the feedback we got from you during that event. Truly one of the most special things I've ever been a part of professionally. Just seeing the way you guys enjoyed that event, embraced it, came out and supported all the new characters and all the new concepts. It was fantastic and honestly the most fun I've ever had. So I cannot wait to get back out there and do that again next
Hell
year.
yeah.
All right. Moving forward. We spoke a little bit about this already, so we kind of hinted at that one, but Truth or Dare is returning with an all-new expanded storyline and some new scenic pieces and things like that, just an enhancement to that maze. And Mark, this is yours.
An all-new city under siege.
Nice.
We are so excited and we're so happy. We're working with a great company right now, and we're redeveloping. It's going to be one of our most innovative areas we've ever done with the most innovative theatrical lighting and programming with our amazing lighting designer, Zach Moore of Miracle.
Crazy.
And it's something a little special to Scott and I. As you will see, some of this is a rough concept to be honest with you, but we're going to pay homage to our clowns and our history of Gotham and City of the Sea. Another great team of artists. artists to create some very cool stylized homage murals to these amazing artists, actually, these actors who have developed Fright Fest over the years. And you're gonna be on a bus because that's it's the only place for you guys to be on. Come on now, and it's gonna look amazing in there. We're taking a lot of the vehicles and stuff that we currently have and turning them into clownmobiles and sort with weapons of mass destruction and all that fun stuff. A lot of theatrical, like I said, theatrical lighting, an all-new soundtrack for the area. And it's gonna be bigger and better than ever. And can I announce the other part of this? I'm looking at my boss for permission. And we said we're announcing everything, right?
Yeah, we're announcing it all, man. Go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sliders of the Night are returning this year.
City of the Siege has always been one of the favorite places to go at Six Flags. And if you know our area and you don't like clowns, that's the place to be. And at the Slider Show, it's going to be wonderful.
Yeah, we're super excited to bring these things forward. So we also want to talk a little bit about expansion of Kids Boo Fest this year. A new festival that we announced last year. We've got some new items coming into the Whistle Stop Trade, which will have a new theme and overlay there. And Mark, do you want to talk about our friend there?
Say hello to our very first Fright Fest fluffy character, Willoughby the Bat. He's going to be very fluffy and very cute.
Very huggable.
Say hello to our legal friend.
All right, we're going to move forward to another portion of the presentation for just a moment here. If you stop by our booth during the weekend at all, we had a raffle out there, raffling off some tickets, exclusive merchandise, a whole package there. So we're going to take a quick moment and do that real fast. Scott Rapp right here is going to do the honors for us. I'll get this, grab this box real quick. Yeah, man. All right, so if you have your ticket from there, be ready for just a second. Don't cheat, all right? Don't pick your own again.
I do not see. I can't. First of all, I can't see anything. Okay.
Some numbers too under your thumb there.
Numbers under my thumb. Do I read it?
Yeah.
003102.
Shit.
Everybody?
Anybody? Everybody got to be here.
Going once.
Yeah, don't pick mine. Right here. Oh, we got it. 102?
03102. He's saying that's right.
Read the first number. Go back one.
003102.
Sorry to the person who was second.
I didn't read it. That's the winner.
All right, so what did they win?
So they win they get 4 tickets to the park for them and their friends to come visit us during Fright Fest and Boo Fest. They also get some exclusive Fright Fest merchandise, front of the line passes, and parking. So congratulations. See everyone cheers for the parking. Parking is what really gets
VIP parking? VIP? Part of the park.
All right, so we actually, before we move forward, want to kind of take a couple minutes and just reach out to you guys and see, if you guys have any questions for our creative team here, anything about past Fright Fest experiences or anything like that. So yeah, if anyone's got any questions or anything, I believe we have some mics. Maybe Alex is around somewhere.
Also, I see people standing up. You're not going to want to leave.
We are not done with the presentation after this. So we have a white dot here in the front that's going to help us out. We'll take a couple people. Yeah, perfect. Here we go.
We definitely can't see.
So one thing I have to say is that you guys have always been super responsive to guests and listening to feedback, and that's not often the case in a lot of places. So a huge applause for you guys for actually listening to the guests. So my question is that when you guys do hear, you know, the constructive criticism, what I hope it would be constructive criticism, when they do come in, how do you approach wanting to either change, fix, or adjust what you've done in order to meet guest expectations?
We take that very, very seriously, and I can't tell you that enough. All of your comments are never unheard. As a prime example, Truth or Dare was one of them this past year. And yeah, we immediately, what was a week after Holiday in the Park, we started developing and talking about, like, okay, we need to make changes on this. We do it for everything, to be honest with you. Like Nightmares, as it's evolved over the years, it's because also there's been guest comments about, well, why can you have this character and stuff like that? So we've always transitioned our characters. We kept our icons, yes, but there's been princesses. There's been other like fantasy characters as an example in Nightmares, but we have a core group of individuals that have been there for a very long time now that the guests love. And like I said, we never just rest on anything. We are always inspired by our fellow community, our other arts, and we, like I said, we take it very seriously and we listen to you guys. And if we're in the park, Mike and I especially, don't ever be afraid to come up to us and talk to us and ask us questions. We're always open to you guys and listening to you guys, and that's something we really do take to heart because we really do care of our product and what we present to you guys every year.
There's really nothing, just to reiterate, nothing I love more than talking with you guys about our event and seeing your passion for what we do is the most fun part of our job. And from constructive criticisms to also compliments that lead our creative direction. If we hadn't got the response necessarily from you guys about Scream Break and about Condemned House Party, we may not have been doing that this year. But it was such a hit, and at the moment the first couple of groups started coming out of House Party during Scream Break and coming up to me, I was standing at the exit and explaining how much they loved it. I turned to Mark and I said, "Oh God, Mark, we created a problem." I was like, "We can't take this away. There's no way."
No, but especially like, yeah, we definitely saw those comments. We read all of your comments. We see all of your videos. And that was like, oh, this is a reality check. We need to bring this back. Don't ever say so.
Sorry.
We love it. We love it, guys.
We're YouTube and podcast junkies on the creative team here, so we love hearing what you all have to say. We're all following everything that's going on.
And like with House Party too, guys, this is our 30th anniversary. This whole event is going to be a party. So we're really excited for that. Don't assume it's, yeah, we're going to be scary. We're going to do our thing, but it's going to be a party as well because we want you to have fun. So that's the whole point of it.
We're celebrating a birthday party.
Oh yeah, like Scott's saying very secretively. We have a lot of new talent this year, and there's a lot of new innovation. There's a lot of new, even with our technical team and our wardrobe team as well. There's a lot of new minds coming into this now, and we're super excited. We always love fresh blood. So.
Any other questions? We got right over here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Sorry, it's a little hard to talk in this.
No problem.
My question is Final Scare coming back, or are you bringing back Thriller?
We only have two options, huh? What are those two?
I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. That's our walk around, just so you know, it's our scary.
That's a biased crowd.
Yes. You know what? Y'all are gonna have to come and see it. We gotta hold some things back too, just a little bit. Yeah, you need to come to an audition as well, and yeah, get hired. We have one on August 5th, you guys, at the park. So if you're looking, we are casting still. Few spots left for those good ones. I'm letting you know right now.
We can say too, as part of the new City Under Siege, there is a stage returning to that area like we had during Scream Break. So we'll have some opportunity to do some new entertainment for Fright Fest on that area as well. So, all right. Anybody else? What we got right over here? How you
handle.
All right, so I got a quick question. Scott, you are, I would say, like the preeminent like makeup artist of theme parks in Southern California. After all of these years, how do you keep it fresh? How do you keep your passion going for these haunts and for these characters?
That's a great question. I've been doing this a long time. Obviously, I love Halloween. I can't show you what Halloween tattoos I have, but I do have some. Every year, I sometimes I think I'm gonna burn out, because I'm not the 12-year-old that you saw in the picture anymore. But I get back up here and I see my artists and I see Mark and Mike and what they kind of come to do. And essentially, the thing that gets me going is I literally walk out in the park. I won't lie, I'm exhausted by November. I'm exhausted. The joke is I get grayer every November. But I'm never gonna quit this kind of thing. I love this. And what makes it is coming out and watching the reactions with the guests. All I need is one good scare. I can have a crappy day, I can be super tired. I walk out and see one person just and freak out and run, or the one I call I don't know what anybody else calls it. I call it ball bearing feet, because it looks like somebody just, you know, when you get a good scare and their feet just go boom, boom, boom. I'll see a couple of those and go, okay, I can do this again. But I've been doing this for just forever and ever and ever, and I love it. And I love sharing with other people and other, you know, even with other parks and talking about haunts and seeing what's what. And if people come up to me with an idea that, you know, is something I hadn't thought of, I'm all like, okay. So please feel free to bombard me with that. Thank you.
I forgot to mention that the Raffle winner also gets to see your Halloween tattoos.
Yeah.
Most of them. Good win for you over there. All right, we'll take one more right over here. Last one, I think, right here.
I have one over here on the right side.
Okay, so we'll got two more. We'll line up these two then, but we'll go you and then you right over there. Perfect. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Hi there. I really enjoy, I think, part of what makes Fright Fest so special at Magic Mountain is the whole Voodoo Nights show aspect of it. And specifically, the atmospheric elements of the park, I think, are just so like strongly developed. What goes into consideration when it comes to like, you guys are going to build a new facade or a new scare zone? I'm thinking like specifically about when you guys were building Dead Zone for when the whole underground West Coast Racers area was being built. Like, what are the considerations for what is like Fright Fest? What is atmospherically kind of like what you think?
That is a really good question. I'll let Mark chime in here, but I think, yeah, I'm just here. Any hard ones like that? If you have a hard question over there, it's going straight to Marcus. But I'll add to that a little bit. I think that, you know, it's constantly evolving. We're always trying to do something new, but we're not afraid to try things in general. So we push boundaries. We go to the edge. We do whatever kind of things that maybe other parks wouldn't do. Dead Zone was kind of a stretch. It's a good example because we went out and we went with the cyberpunk theme, which we hadn't seen before. We started adding, to Scott's, I'm sure, pleasure, adding lighting and things to the makeup that we were doing, and special little effects on the talent themselves. But really, we're just trying to do something new each year and try to do so. Us and our tech team, our makeup artists, like you said, we're just such a collaborative department that comes up with all these things, and it's always just trying to not rest on something we've done before and do something that's gonna excite you guys.
No, it's really with our history as well, not just as Fright Fest, but a theme park. Over the years, a lot of you know, we have first of its kind, or the tallest and largest and fastest. It's part of that innovation. Innovation is a key factor with what we do. And Dead Zone at the time, there was the video game that was really, Dead Zone was actually slated to come out in 2020. Obviously, we had a situation in 2020. So 2021, we redeveloped and brought it back and made it even bigger and better. And obviously, it's also just not the big expenditures, the animatronics and all that kind of stuff. The stuff that we do with the makeups, the costumes. Shout out to Michelle Lynn amazing costumer, and she did all the designing for the costumes, and a lot of the stuff you see at the Fright Fest. But the big thing is it's within the area. It's what we do with foggers. Our techs are always playing with how we can change things and make it even better and to suit what our theme is for the year. So innovation has always been a key factor with not just Fright Fest, but with Six Flags Magic Mountain as our history.
That also goes with the question that the guy answered about my thing, how do I keep busy? Is because when, having done this now for 30 years, Fright Fest didn't start out as big as it is. It's grown, sometimes a little exponentially, but it's grown so much, and most of the reason it's grown is because of the things that the public has said. They wanted to stay open longer. They wanted more events. There was a period a long time ago where people, I don't want to be scared. So it's like, well, you don't get scared. And then finally everybody went, no, you're gonna get scared.
Yeah.
And so as we've gotten these people in and gotten more creative and heard more things from the audiences, it's just gotten better and better and better. And that thing, we draw more makeup artists, we draw more actors, we draw more talent, and then that draws more audience, and you guys are, and it continues to grow, but it really is collaborative with the people. It's not just, us sitting up here.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move forward to our final question real quick, and then we'll get this show up the road here. So.
I'll make it quick. So as a guest who's been coming for years, obviously, with the little ones, and now they're grown, and they're bigger and everything. Everybody loves the interaction of the characters. The roamers, the scare zone areas. The only thing is some people get a little rude and annoying. So my question is security-wise, because we don't want to lose the interactions of all the characters that are out there, because people love it for that. So is there any updates or changes that you guys are thinking of security-wise for these scare actors? Because some people do get a little too much.
Yeah. So I'll give you a bit of background about myself. I've worked for Six Flags for about 20 years now, in a variety of different roles before joining the entertainment team. But my first full-time position at Magic Mountain was actually in the security department. So coming from the security background and now working with the team and all the talent here, and hearing their feedback again and working off of feedback and doing that, we've expanded our escort system for our team members. We've also expanded security coverage and other forms of law enforcement coverage and things like that. So safety is always going to be in the theme park world the #1 priority. Having like I said, the security background, but also on the flip side, having worked as a talent a few times here in some of our events and seeing it from that side as well, it really helps us mold how we're protecting people. But it's 100% the first thing that we think about with our team.
Yeah, and let's call it, definitely, it's part of obviously our training. It's a big thing. Obviously, common sense is to be, as a performer, is to be at least arm's distance away from somebody. But let's call it, you gotta know your distance if you're one of our walk-arounds. And that's why we do have a lot of great retention with our walk-arounds, because they know what they're doing. They know their distancing. Unfortunately, yes, we are gonna have rude guests here and there. Everybody has them. And it's really up to the talent to just avoid that, get away from that, and obviously report it as quickly and efficiently as possible. So that guest, unfortunately, may not be able to stay for the remainder of the event. So yeah, we are constantly evolving and changing that, and it really does have to do with our also amazing walk-around talent, because they know what they're doing, and you just gotta keep your distance. That's the biggest thing.
And having done this for so many years, I gotta just say, you guys, obviously this room is full of people that love Halloween. We all love Halloween. We understand that Halloween brings some people that act like, not the grab, not the same thing back up here. But there's some people that are not terribly nice about it. And one thing that I have seen over all my years, not just the 30 doing Fright Fest, but the other decades before that, is that the crowds are not being, a lot of people are not willing to let people do that. So sometimes I've actually been out in the park seen somebody, a jerky person, do something, and other crowds go, "Hey, dude, knock it off!" They're working, and I think that's cool because you guys end up being part of the defenders. Does that make sense?
No,
it's like the
sure.
audiences know. I mean, I'm not saying you should do anything. No,
Again,
no, you shouldn't do anything. But I like the fact that the crowd is you want to be there.
And you protect them, and we do appreciate that because you all have a little bit of an ownership with them as well because you've had so many connections with them. We've seen it and we appreciate it definitely, and thank you all for doing that because that means that you care. And we're trying to put on a great event and a great product. We just want people to come and have fun and enjoy themselves. But yes, you're gonna have the really scared big guy that's trying to be tough, and you know what? We just brush it off, and our actors are professionals and they know what they're doing.
And what I will say too is the talent is the heart of Fright Fest, without a doubt. So we do everything in our power of management team to make sure that they're having not only a safe work environment, but an encouraging and just fun work environment as well. So us on the management team, we're out there every night, all night. I can show you my Apple Watch statistics on the amount of laps I do around that part. But yeah, so it's always good. Okay, we've got one more thing that I wanted to. Hey, wait a minute. Margo, what are you doing? I'm in the middle of my presentation here.
Mother's working. Give me a second. First clap.
Do you know?
Second clap.
What are you guys doing?
Third clap.
What is that? What are you guys doing here? Oh, I think I know what this is. I forgot about this part, Mark. How could I forget about this?
Kind of embarrassing.
It's kind of embarrassing. I am very excited to announce to all of you today that making its appearance in May's form at Fright Fest 2023 is the Conjuring.
An IP? Y'all got an IP? You got an IP?
Mark said not to leave for the number of people who are leaving. That's exciting.
Y'all got an IP? What?
So, I wanted to break through the Q&A first there because we knew we'd be inundated with questions if we drop some of this knowledge on you guys first. But we'll be at our booth after this to talk through some things if you all have any questions and stuff. But we're very excited to be partnering with Warner Brothers and bringing this amazing,
So, it's our 30th anniversary, right? It's our birthday.
Everybody.
And all of you are and we appreciate and love all of you guys. So, for 2023, we are going to give you a gift.
No way.
So, for 2023, ladies and gentlemen, in May's form, we are bringing you Saw.
Another IP? Y'all.
Not one, but two IPs coming to
Yeah, baby.
this year.
once again, super excited to be partnering with Lionsgate on this project. And this is going to be one you won't want to miss. So we are entering our 30 years. We wanted to celebrate correctly. We are going big at Fright Fest.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
So as I mentioned, everybody, that will be down at our booth after this. That does wrap up all the surprises so far. So more nights than ever. More mazes than ever. 8 mazes this year at Six Flags. Right after so
yeah, bro.
Come see us. We're excited to see you.
Oh, yeah.
We're excited to talk to you after this. Mark mentioned earlier, we're having a hiring event on August 5th. If you want to come join these IPs, be part of this experience, we're still hiring for some positions in these things. And yeah, and that's it. Welcome to Fright Fest 2023.